please stand and join us in singing the national anthem? Please be seated. Good evening, and welcome to the Winter 2016 Commencement Ceremony at Missouri Western State University. I am Jeannie Daffrin, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. We extend a very special welcome to all of our graduates and to their families. It is now my honor to introduce Dr. Robert A. Vardabedian, President of Missouri Western State University, who will introduce the platform party.
Thank you, Provost Daffrin. What a tremendous crowd we have here, and I think we have at least 2 overflow rooms, so thank you very much for joining us on this rescheduled commencement exercise. And as Provost Daffrin indicated, it's my pleasure to introduce the platform party. Beginning on my far left is Dr. James Okapul, Associate Professor and Chairperson of the Departments of Philosophy and Religion, as well as History and Geography, and he's also today's announcer. Next to him is Dr. Ben Caldwell, Dean of the Graduate School, then Dr. Bob Willenbrink, Founding Dean of the School of Fine Arts. Next to Bob is Kathleen O'Connor, Dean of the College of Professional Studies, and then you've met Dr. Daffrin before, our Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Continuing on my near right is Dr. Elise Hepworth, Associate Professor of the Department of Music and today's commencement speaker. Next to her is Mr. L. Purcell, a member of Missouri Western's Board of Governors. And I have to acknowledge Al is one of the most dedicated board members I've ever had the privilege of serving under. He comes to just about all of our events, including 2 commencements today. So thank you very much, Governor Purcell, for your dedication. Next to Governor Purcell is Dr. Michael Lane, Dean of the Stephen L. Craig School of Business. Then is Dr. Bill Church, President of Missouri Western's Faculty Senate and Associate Professor in the Department of English and Modern Language. Next to Bill is Dr. Melanie Smith, Representative of Missouri Western's Alumni Associate. Please join me and give them a warm round of applause. Thank you.
Today, we acknowledge the accomplishments of 289 undergraduate students and 43 graduate students. This graduating class includes 221 women and 111 men. They come from Missouri and the neighboring states of Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, and Illinois, but also from as far away as Arizona, California, Indiana, Minnesota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Texas, and Utah, and the countries of Belgium, Fiji, India, Iran, Nepal, Oman, Russia, and Saudi Arabia. This graduating class includes individuals who have excelled in academic studies, who have presented their research at regional, national, and international conferences, students who have performed in concerts, in theater and musical theater, who have shown their art in a variety of venues, students who have completed many hours of service in the community and the region, students who have served the university as leaders of student government, and student organizations, and students who have served the university as invaluable student workers in many offices across campus. Through their many talents and skills, members of this graduating class have contributed much to Missouri Western State University. Students who show particular distinction in their academic studies at the university are recognized at the time of commencement with academic honors. 50 students from this graduating class have achieved this ranking. Students who are graduating with academic honors are wearing a gold stole over their academic regalia. This recognition is also reported on transcripts and diplomas. Their names are in your program, beginning on page 13. I congratulate each of you who are receiving degrees cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude. We really appreciate your hard work and celebrate this impressive accomplishment. Now, will the students who are graduating cum laude please stand? Thank you. You may be seated. Will students who are graduating magna cum laude please stand? Thank you. You may be seated. And now, students who are graduating summa cum laude, please stand. These graduates have achieved the highest ranking level of academic honors. Thank you. You may be seated. Students graduating with these honors will be noted at the time that they receive their diplomas. Today, we also recognize individuals who are graduating with general studies honors. These individuals have completed all of the requirements for Missouri Western's honors program, including taking the required courses and maintaining a high grade point average. In addition to honors sections of regular courses, they have completed several colloquia or theme-based multidisciplinary classes specifically created for the honors program. Their achievements are noted on their transcript, in today's commencement program, and by the medallions that they are wearing. I'm not sure if we have anyone in attendance at this ceremony, but if you are graduating with general studies honors, would you please stand? I think they may have all been at the earlier ceremony, but we congratulate them. So as all of our graduates will attest, faculty members play a large and critical role in student learning and success. Missouri Western has many outstanding faculty members who have dedicated their careers to helping students learn, develop, and prepare for the next stage of their lives. Would all faculty members in attendance please stand? Graduates and members of the audience, please join me in acknowledging and thanking the faculty. Thank you. You may be seated.
I would like to echo Provost Staffron's praise of our faculty. Their grades were due today at 10 o'clock in the morning, so they're technically on vacation, but they are dedicated enough to be here on this special occasion. So thank you very much for joining us, and thank you for staff members who are serving us today as well. Well, it's now my honor to introduce today's commencement speaker, Dr. Elise Hepworth. Dr. Hepworth, as mentioned before, is an associate professor in music and director of choral activities and music education here at Missouri Western. If you've ever been to one of her performances, you have to realize this is a gifted faculty member, and just have to listen to some of her groups perform to know how good she is at her craft. Or if you've ever attended the very popular Madrigal Feast, you certainly know the incredible talent of the people under her mentorship. In addition to that, Dr. Hepworth is committed to service to others. She's an active Rotarian. In fact, we both belong to the Downtown Rotary Club. But Dr. Hepworth also serves as the faculty advisor to a campus group known as the Rotaract Group. Last year, that Rotaract Club opened a campus food cupboard, and since then has served nearly 500 students in need of food. Finally, Dr. Hepworth's most notable attribute has to be her boundless enthusiasm for her life, for her students, and for the world in general. Without question, she is beloved by her students, many of whom are in the audience tonight, and who often refer to her as Dr. Mom. Recently, Dr. Hepworth was recognized with the Shine On Award by our local newspaper, and in her nomination letter of Dr. Hepworth, one of her students, Sarah Lee, wrote the following, quote, "She is our mom on the road away from home. She has completely devoted her life to her profession, to her students, to all of her ensembles. She's just a person you should aspire to be like." Well, we are certainly extremely proud to call Dr. Elise Hepworth one of our own and a true Griffin. Please join me in welcoming today's commencement speaker, Dr. Elise Hepworth.
Good evening. I would like to first give a shout out to all of those folks who are in the overflow rooms, one of the many rooms that we have in our facilities, on our grounds this evening, who wanted to be here to support their graduates but could not be in this room. So, hi guys. Good evening, friends, family, faculty, students, and soon-to-be graduates. My name is Elise Hepworth, and I am the Director of Choral Activities here at Missouri Western. I'm also a Missouri native and a proud product of Missouri K-12 and higher education. I am incredibly honored to speak to you this evening on one of the most important days of your lives up to this point. Seeing you here today, graduates, is a wonderful reminder that every single advanced degree that I received was at a December ceremony. Every single one. As a 22-year-old in December of 2000, I was a bachelor's candidate, like you tonight. Excited, nervous, uncertain, thrilled, proud, apprehensive of what the future held in store. As a 25-year-old in December of 2003, I was a master's candidate. Excited, nervous, uncertain, thrilled, and proud, and apprehensive of what the future held in store. And as a 28-year-old in December of 2006, I was a doctoral candidate. Excited, nervous, uncertain, thrilled, proud, and apprehensive of what the future held in store, and I think you get my point. With each one of those rites of passage, the commencement address was a message of beginning. Each one of those degrees felt like an affirmation of my part in this world and of my willingness to take measured risks. Each one of those ceremonies and educational experiences gave me more confidence to step out to the front, to take a chance, to contribute to my profession, to risk failure, and to make a difference in the lives of many, to make a difference in my own life, and to be the commander of my future. Today you sit before me and I ask you, I implore you to take measured risks, to continue to develop you for the benefit of yourself and for others. Don't let the fear of failure prevent you from moving forward. Truly, in my professional experiences, I have failed many more times than I have ever succeeded. But with my failures, I gained knowledge, compassion, empathy, and humility that continue to shape my character and my life today. And behind each one of those events has been a teacher, a professor, a colleague who has softened a blow, provided a kind word of encouragement, or a voice of reason. I know you have a collective sigh for having completed a rigorous degree in your chosen profession, but your work has just begun. I encourage you to continue this brief life with the same risks and challenges you have taken in the past several years here at Missouri Western. I challenge you to step forward, to live with a sense of excitement, nerves, uncertainty, pride, and apprehension that you may feel right now in your careers, in your service to your communities, and in your relationships with family and friends. American educator Benjamin Mays, when with great wisdom stated, "The tragedy of life is often not in our failure, but rather in our complacency. Not in our doing too much, but rather in our doing too little. Not in our living above our ability, but rather in our living below our capacities." All of those measured risks, my failures, my success, has led me to be standing before you now, with my experiences behind me, encouraging you to make the most of this life and these moments where your future feels uncertain and you are filled with excitement, pride, and hope for what lies ahead. Live with a sense of urgency. Live as if each moment should not be wasted. Take with you what you have learned here at Missouri Western and make each decision the right decision. My dad always says that to me. Every decision you make it the right decision. Be proactive rather than reactive. Don't settle. Do not become complacent. Graduates, take a moment. Indulge me just for a minute. Please close your eyes. Go ahead. Close them. In this fleeting moment, take time to memorize this feeling. Record in your mind this exact second in time. Take the opportunity to store in your heart how you feel. And breathe. With all of the measured risks you are ready to take, remember that your family here at Missouri Western is here to support you. If you fail, we are here to celebrate you when you succeed. These relationships you have built with friends and professors are just the beginning. Our support does not stop after this day. You are not alone in your journey. Change lives. Love others. Celebrate this life with a sense of urgency. Live in the moment and savor the now. Thank you and congratulations, graduates.
At this time, we will present the candidates who are receiving master's degrees. The master's degree is the highest non-honorary academic degree granted by Missouri Western State University. Graduates receiving a master's degree will receive a hood representing the attainment of that degree. The interior silk lining of the hood displays the colors of Missouri Western. The opening of the hood is trimmed in velvet in the color representing the academic field. Assisting with the hooding will be faculty members from each graduate's master's program. Are you ready? Will the candidates for master's degrees please rise? President Vardabedian, these students have met all of the requirements of the faculty and of the Board of Governors for the following degrees: Master of Applied Arts, Master of Applied Science, Master of Applied Science in Assessment, Master of Applied Science in Forensic Investigation, Master of Information Management, and Master of Science. They have been certified by the registrar and entitled to the degrees as indicated. As Dean of the Graduate School, I take great pleasure in presenting to you these candidates and recommend that their respective degrees be conferred at this time.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of Missouri Western State University, and upon the recommendation of the provosts, deans, and faculty of Missouri Western, I hereby confer upon each of you the designated certificates and master's degrees for which you have been certified. Congratulations.
Will the candidates for the master's degrees please come forward? Will the respective faculty members please take their places with them? Adele Saleh Al-Jadani, Master of Applied Science, Information Technology Management and Information Technology Assurance Administration. Nawaf Mohammed Al-Harbi, Master of Applied Science, Information Technology Management. Tariq A. Almadi, Master of Applied Science, Information Technology Management, and Information Technology Assurance Administration. Satya Pradeep Kadiam, Master of Applied Science, Information Technology Assurance Administration. Sarah Elizabeth Longnecker, Master of Applied Science and Assessment, Teacher of English to Speakers of Other Languages. Sarah Catherine Weaver, Master of Applied Arts in Written Communication, Technical Communication. Michael Jermaine Sutton, Master of Information Management, Enterprise Resource Planning. Brittany Marie Donovan, Master of Information Management, Enterprise Resource Planning. Daniel Chung Moore, Master of Information Management, Enterprise Resource Planning. Ashley Husky, Master of Applied Science and Applied Science, Chemistry. Kiararash Abadi, Master of Applied Arts, Digital Media. Violeta Valiva, Master of Applied Arts, Digital Media.
And now we will present the candidates for certificates and undergraduate degrees, after which President Vardabedian will confer those degrees. Will the candidates for one-year undergraduate certificates please rise? Will the candidates for associate degrees please rise? Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees please rise? President Vardabedian, these students have met all of the requirements of the faculty and of the Board of Governors for the following degrees: one-year undergraduate certificates, Associate of Applied Science, Associate of Science, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of General Studies, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Bachelor of Science in Education, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Bachelor of Science in Social Work, Bachelor of Science in Technology, and Bachelor of Music. They have been certified by the registrar and are entitled to the degrees as indicated. As Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, I take great pleasure in presenting to you the winter graduating class of 2016 and recommend that their respective degrees be conferred at this time.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of Missouri Western State University, and upon the recommendation of the Provost, Deans, and faculty of Missouri Western, I hereby confer upon each of you the designated undergraduate certificates, associate, and baccalaureate degrees for which you have been certified. Congratulations.
Will the undergraduates please approach the platform to be recognized for their respective degrees? In addition to recognizing the graduates and their respective degrees, I will also announce the individual students who are graduating with honors. I refer the audience to the commencement program where there is a complete list of the honor recipients. Those students earning a certificate who have a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 and above graduate with honors. Those students earning an associate or baccalaureate degree who have a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 to 3.74 graduate cum laude, honors. 3.75 to 3.89 graduate magna cum laude, high honors. 3.9 and above graduate summa cum laude, highest honors. Now presenting the School of Fine Arts. Ashley Alexis McGee, summa cum laude. Colin Nicole Christian. Melissa Ann St. John, cum laude. Martha Diane Miller. Now presenting the Stephen L. Craig School of Business, Judy Lorraine Wade. Megan Danielle Dowell. Dawn Renee Delbridge. Madeline June Rhodes. Whitney Sky Norton, cum laude. Joseph William Voltmer. Brittany Simone White. Kira Marie Dudley. Courtney Grace Zaberski. Carrie Martin. Tiffany Nicole Chambers. Evan Michael Everett. Now presenting the School of Professional Studies. Ryan Joseph Sten, summa cum laude. Tiffany Renee Reynolds. Stacy Nicole Rock. Rashawn Lynette Norton. Mackenzie Paige Dahlgren. Callie Ray Fott, summa cum laude. Jennifer Rose Romiser. Phoebe Ross Pirtle. Madeline Marie Marks, magna cum laude. Alexia Brienne Garst, magna cum laude. Whitney Ann Thomas. Andrew Paul Hutchinson. Stephanie Renee Oxshire. Shelby Lynn Ewert. Janelle May Scott. Brittany Nicole Bissig. Byron Douglas Hahn. Tyler Matthew Kemp. Cody Allen Webster. John Paul Harkins. Bobby Lee Hughes. Amanda Marie Jackson. Lacey Nicole Bishop. Karis Lauren Caldwell, cum laude. Victoria Elizabeth Higgs. Brittany Sue Gerber. Jordan Bennett Thomas. Shelby Allen Brown. Quentin Dean Maybury. Stephanie Blair Samsel. Brittany Michelle Reidenauer. Caitlin Ann Rickwa. Natalie Renee Stumpner, cum laude. Laney Yvonne Hurt. Hunter Bryce Thomas. Peyton Minea Mobley, cum laude. LaJoyce Elizabeth Allen. Molly Elizabeth Slattery, magna cum laude. Ashley Lauren Smith. Taylor Morgan Swindler, cum laude. Devin Mackenzie Roberts. Taylor Nicole Mathias. Nicholas Wyatt Anderson. Zachary E. Officer, cum laude. Sage Marie Smith, cum laude. Caitlin Gajong Vang. Leslie Michelle Cox. Jessica Diane Carter. Jo Beth Wilson, cum laude. Sheena Mae Guess. Elaine Joyce McAllister. Ellen Jean E. Attia. Brittany Taylor Morgan. Jessica Lynn Cato. Brittany Michelle Harrison. Corina Michelle Free. Megan Ann Hall. Ashton Nicole Schaefer. Savannah Marie Sands, summa cum laude. Caitlin Nanette Jarnigan. Serenity Elizabeth Hagee. Shelby Blake Swimeller. Shannon Marie Starr. Samantha Jo Dunnicky. Ashley Marie Buzzard, cum laude. Kelsey Lynn Pettyjohn. Dana Renee Stickley. Bethany Nicole Ireland. Darian Dante Jones. Now presenting the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, Dakota LeRae Hellier. Taylor Renee Weed, cum laude. Melissa Sue Rollison. Kylie Catherine Newcomb. Nicholas Scott Sutton. Anna Michelle Lathram. Eli S. Eber. Colton Tyler Reidenauer. Tony Carl Erickson II. Kayla Marie Pretenick. Kyle Blake Larson. Miranda Jean Abed. Monica Ann Colapel. Elena Marie Mazeffi, cum laude. Allison May Reed. Shane Weston Miller. Krista Lee Hummer. Lachelle Lynette Billups.
On behalf of more than 28,000 Missouri Western alumni, I congratulate all of you on this great accomplishment. Congratulations. Graduates, you will soon join alumni across the nation and the world, all of whom have the same thing in common. We are all proud alumni of Missouri Western State University. Over the last 4 or 5 years, you have made memories that will last a lifetime, and you have developed long-lasting friendships. From this moment on, your lives will change. You will find jobs in what I hope will be your chosen career field. Some of you will marry. Some of you will move out of state. Many of you will have children, and yes, with children come grandchildren. You will grow apart, but you will never separate from your college friends. Please remember this. No matter how far you go, Missouri Western State University is your home. We will always, with wide open arms, welcome you back. Now, take a couple of minutes, think back a few years. When you were a prospective student visiting the admissions office, you were greeted by a bronze, I was looking for it, Griffin statue. There it is. Before your student ambassador took you and your family on your campus tour, you were encouraged to pat the Griffin's head for luck. You remember that? Well, it must have worked because look where you are today. You are now college graduates. The good news is we have our two Griffin statues with us here today. One, as you recess this evening, you will be greeted by our alumni board members who will present you with an alumni association lapel pin, just like this. And as you exit, please don't forget to pat the Griffin's head again. This time, you will be asking for luck in your future life and that career that you're just beginning. So now, here it is. That transforming moment you have all been waiting for. Will the members of the class of 2016 please rise? To signify your accomplishments and your change in status from students to alumni, please move those tassels from the right side of your cap to the left, placing them over your heart. Congratulations and welcome to the Missouri Western Alumni Association, and we always end with, Go Griffs!
You may be seated. Thank you, Dr. Smith. Well, that concludes the second fastest commencement in Missouri Western history. The one at 11 was 3 minutes faster, but I just have two quick closing comments. First, I'd like the family members and friends of the graduates to please stand and be acknowledged. Please stand. I join the graduates in thanking you for the support and sacrifices you made to make this day possible for our graduates. Second, I'd like to close with a comment that I make at every commencement, and it's a comment to the graduating class of December 2016. When you go out into the world and no doubt do many wonderful things and impress people all around you, please promise me just one thing. Please promise me that you'll tell them where you went to school. Thank you all very much. Congratulations.
So we invite everyone to join us across the hall in Enright Rooms 214 and 216 for a reception in honor of our graduates. And at the conclusion of this ceremony, which is just moments away, we ask our guests to please remain seated until the platform party, the new graduates, and the faculty have exited the room. Now, ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand and join us in singing our alma mater? You will find the words on the inside back page of your program.
Take me to
The winter 2016 commencement is now adjourned. Congratulations to our graduates, their families, and friends. Thank you for sharing this proud and happy day with us. Thank you.